Hey everyone, how are y'all doing? And hello, Germ, how are you this evening? Like the title says, I don't know what to do this stream because technically I should not stream today because I do have to work tomorrow morning, so technically I should be going to bed. But how are you, by the way, Germ? I appreciate you coming in. You are the first in from what I am able to see. Try new games? I could try new games. I could try new games. I could. Honestly, I don't even know what I've got. Surviving November. Are you doing the triple N thing? The thing that people call the things to do things? Like, what? Do I even have anything, like, new to play? I have Cult of the Lamb. I can get back to that. Thank you for popping into my stream, by the way. Yes, it's very interesting that I am a robot voice. Yes, you are. I was like, that's the first time I ever heard something like that before. There's Rocket League for free. I do have Rocket League, but I don't think I have it updated since the last time I played it. So, and I can't with as bad as my internet is, I can't like update games and then stream at the same time. So, like, if I were to do that, I'd have to stop the stream, or it would just look like crap, more than it already does. Kinda, I'm doing against. Oh, I got you. You said you thought. Yeah, I thought about it. I thought about it. Cause I also thought about something like Power Wash Simulator, and then I just happened to see Cult of the Lamb in the hello Ray. I'll get some water just for you. Like the most that I'm probably going to stream is maybe a couple hours, maybe, because I do have to work at 7 in the morning tomorrow. But I want to try to see if I can get into like a routine of just streaming for a couple hours, even on the days that I work, because I do miss seeing everybody. I really do, and I feel so bad that I've not been able to stream as much as I possibly could. You forgot that you own Final Fantasy VII, and the thing is, like, I've never really played the Final Fantasy games that much. Like the most I played was 10, and even then I didn't really play that much. Yes, I miss all of you too. It's like with the whole new schedule, like working in the mornings, and just now I'm working 12 hours a day instead of 8 hours a day. Like it's going to be a lot more difficult for me to stream on a very regular basis until I'm able to figure out some type of schedule. Because I just don't stream much because of CPU. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a good franchise. I recommend 1 through 7, and it is exhausting. Ray. Ooh, excuse me. But it probably would have been more exhausting if I stayed in the area where I was at. Like, sure, in the area that I'm currently working, I'm moving around a lot more, but I think I'm one of those type of people that gets exhausted just by just standing in one spot all the time. And with my current position now, like, granted, I'm working in the mornings, which is something I'm not used to at all, but I'm working in a less stressful environment, depending on how you look at it. And I'm working with a lot less people, which is another good thing for me because then I'm not worried about being in other people's way. And they're not worried about being in my way and all that fun stuff. But I have such a bad. Take some ibuprofen, some Tylenol. Well, no, don't take Tylenol because Tylenol's not exactly the best for you. But take some like ibuprofen or something like that. Hello, Tedders, you and your juice box. How was Tedders this evening? Oh, I didn't hear that one. Let me turn that up just a little bit. Did anybody else hear that one? I think I heard it. Let me see. Tedders is meh. Oh, it's okay. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Can I hear it now? Can't hear it that well. Y'all heard it? Okay, good, good, good. Because for some reason I couldn't hear it. Unless it's just because my headphones were all the way down. But you know what? Since I have some faces here, there we go. Today marks 1 month. Oh, yeah. Has it been that long already? I just. I know it's different for me, Tedders, but just because I'm like on the outside looking in, but it just seems like it's not been that long. It really hasn't. Let's see. My stream title, I have a tummy ache and I'm being very brave. That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny, Sally. Do I like zombie games? To an extent. Because I like really fell off of zombies like when Walking Dead started to get really popular and like every other scary movie at the time was like some type of a zombie movie. It was just getting really played out. And then it started to begin going into like Call of Duty and stuff like that, which it's fun. Call of Duty Zombies is fun, depending on which one you play. But it's just so much zombies right now. And I don't even does the new Call of Duty even have zombies right now? I don't think it does. Hello, Leslie. Yes, you've made it to a stream because I'm streaming at a different time of the day. Dead Rising or Dying Light or Daisy. Do I have Dying Light? I don't know if I have Dying Light. Do I have it? I do not. I think I have it on I think I have it on PlayStation, but I don't have my PlayStation connected to my PC right now. But how are you, Lizzie? I appreciate you coming in. It's been a very long time since I've seen you in here, hun. And Dead Rising, I believe, is on Xbox Game Pass or one of the Dead Risings. And DayZ, is that the one where there's like millions of zombies coming at you? Isn't that the one that I'm thinking of? I'm a little tired, but still good. Well, good, 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 good. Dead Rising is a funny game. You can combine anything. Yeah, I've played a Dead Rising game before. It was a very, very long time ago. Like when 2 was coming out. So, like 8 years ago, 7 years ago, what, however old Dead Rising 2 was. It was a long time ago. And I think it was around the time my son was born. So that was probably another reason why didn't really get into it. No, DayZ is a multiplayer game like Rust, but with light zombies. Light zombies? Like infused with the light? Also, maybe there's a lot of zombie games because the concept of zombie apocalypses are very versatile. I mean, yeah, like you could look at zombie apocalypses in a multitude of different fashions. Like oh, they're like even though technically some games don't identify them as zombies, they have like that same form. Hey, Wiggle, how you doing, buddy? I saw you streaming some Court Keeper over there. You know what? I'm gonna do a thing for you. I'm gonna do a thing for you. There you go. As far as I know, he's still streaming. But Left 4 Dead is probably #1 zombie game. Still streaming, so bye. Okay, bye 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 bye. Yes, Left 4 Dead was one of those games like because since usually a solo player on just about any other game that I play, like Left 4 Dead is one of those games that is like best when you have like a bunch of friends. And I grew up with almost no friends. Well, I had friends, but not a lot of them played games. I was pretty much the gamer of the group, you know. Plus, you decide how the zombies work, like Walking Dead, Walkers versus Left 4 Dead, and and yeah, like The Last of Us. I don't think they're really technically defined as zombies, are they? I haven't really played Last of Us, but I think it, like I played like the beginning of Last of Us, the first one. Like, weren't they like infected or something? Like some type of infection that just had some type of weird fungus on them or something like that. And Left 4 Dead, yeah, like Left 4 Dead is the one like you can play with like 4 different people and in the same vein of I think maybe Last of Us, but not to the extent of like a fungus material. Like Left 4 Dead is like some type of virus that just overtakes and overtakes like similar in vein of like World War Z, I believe. Me, I'm just spouting out nonsense left and right. What is this? Oh, okay. I thought it was last time I checked since they had different types of undead like the clickers. Maybe it is. Like I just could be completely wrong. I'm going mostly off of memory because I know very little of a lot of games because I just stick to like my own little certain things that I like to stick to, and then I completely forget everything else. but um, um, but yes, but like I was saying before, like I feel really bad about not streaming as much as I have in the past because there was that short time I was streaming like 3 to 4 days a week, sometimes five, and then like once I switched over to everything like drastically changed. I was like barely streaming 2 days a week, which I just feel really terrible about. I say also if my responses come kind of late, my internet is being dumb. I can understand that. My internet is the whole my internet has been really dumb in general. Like it's like reception has been really bad. Um, Speaking of free games, there are two free games in Epic Games. Fallout New Vegas is free on Prime. Ooh. Imagine not being live and watching somebody else's stream. I mean, it's hard. It feels weird for me to stream during the day because a lot of my, I guess, core audience is like mostly night people and like other people like on the other side of the world, like in the UK and some of Australia and Asia. And like, it feels weird if I try to stream during the daytime because then I don't really get to communicate with as much of them as I would like to. This is a joke about me being live right now. Are you live right now? Are you? Are you live right now? Does it say you're live? Are you? Am I crazy? Well, I mean, yes, but am I crazy? Oh, you are live. Okay, so it just now popped up on my thing. Okay. There we go. But is I want to try to get into more of a consistency with my new schedule because I'm not going to be working the exact same days every week now. Because like how I was off today and then yesterday, Thursday and Wednesday, I'm going to be working Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 12 hours each day. And I'll be getting off at 7 at night. I could try to stream those days just depending on how I'm feeling those days. And but then I'm off Monday and Tuesday. I'm off both of those days, and I got to work Wednesday and Thursday, 12 hours each. And then I'm off the whole Friday through Sunday, which is good. I have a whole weekend every other weekend, but the weekends that I do have off every other weekend, those are the weekends that I have with my son. So when I have my son, I try not to stream as much as I possibly can. Oh no, not that. But and he always wants to try to come on the streams with me and everything like that too, which is fine. I don't mind him like being a part of the streams, but I try not to be around the computer as much as I possibly can when he's around because I don't as like even though I'm off during the week, he still stays with his mom because that's just the routine that we've all gotten through and everything like that. Okay, for some reason I didn't think something was coming through. But okay, but get a small two-player game and stream with him like two two of us, for example. Well, he likes to do like Minecraft, so me and him could do Minecraft together. And there was a there's like 2 or 3 times in the past where I just let him play Minecraft on stream. I would just kind of be like in the background and stuff like that because he loves Minecraft and he wants to do like stuff like Roblox. There's this car crashing simulator game that he really likes to do. I was like, I think Minecraft is fine. Roblox is I'm kind of still iffy with because there's like I've been on the internet a long time. I've seen some things that should not be on Roblox but it's like a community made game. Like it's everybody makes everything on it, which it's that's fine. That's understandable. Yeah, no, watch out on Roblox exactly. Like I know there's like some parental settings that I could probably do, but there's still that tiny risk factor like how it is with YouTube. Like yeah, sure, some things are displayed as made for kids, but some things still get like through the cracks of all the securities and stuff like that, and things just turn out bad for a lot of people involved. So, Minecraft, I'm completely fine with. Roblox, like he wants to like play the game, get all these interesting costumes or whatever it is that they have in there. Yeah, there's those types of tapes and communities try to act all big and bad. Yeah, that's just another thing I don't want him to be a part of because he's with him being on the autistic spectrum and then ADHD. Like he's very fragile. He's very emotional when things get pretty crazy, you know. And it's been hard. Like I had to have a talk with him. I didn't have like a talk with him, but I was just told him that his mother brought to my attention that he was looking up certain like female pictures on the internet. You can kind of guess where I'm going at with that. But I was talking to him. I was like, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at you or anything. Like, but I'm just telling you that you are too young to be looking up stuff like that. It's like he kept trying to blame it on his younger brother, which I was like, no, you can't blame your younger brother on this one. So I'm autistic too, but I don't feel different. But it's hard to think. Yeah, I mean, depending on how the level of autism goes. As far as I'm aware, it comes and goes in its own sort of ways. Like some people treat autism differently, or they have autism differently and they display it differently than some other people might do. Like I'm no doctor. I don't understand a lot of this stuff. There's a lot of things I don't understand. I'm mostly talking out of the ether. Like I try to make sense of things in my own head with as little research as I possibly do. I try to have like as big of an understanding of things as I possibly can. Oh, okay. But but yeah, it's like I was telling him like I wasn't mad at him, and he tried to like say it like he said he heard some other kids at school saying like if you don't look this stuff up, we'll tell the teachers on you and stuff like that. And he gets really in his head about stuff like that. I was like, if there are kids trying to tell you to look up stuff that you think that you're not supposed to look at, then you tell your teachers immediately and then let them handle the problem. If they don't handle the problems, then I'll handle the problem, or his mom will handle the problem. Because I'm not shaming like any type of form of body display in any type of ways, but I just feel he's too young to look at stuff like that and to just like he's 8 years old. He doesn't need to look at stuff like that. Let's just put it at that. Um, a lampant. Yeah. It's like I said, I did not expect to have this type of conversation with my son, especially this early. But it is what it is. But, but I told him like I'm not mad, just don't do it again. And then my mom, I like my ex, his mom, showed a screenshot of like what he was trying to search on his tablet that he has at her house, and okay catch. But I showed that picture to my mom, just like pictures of this and that. I was like, well, at least it's girls. I was like, honestly, I don't care about that. If it was men, I don't care either. It's just I don't need him look. I don't well not need, but I don't want him looking at stuff like that when he's this old. He's not even 10 years old yet. And then I had a conversation with someone the other day. It's like, oh, like I started looking up that stuff when I was like 7 or something like that. I have no idea what age they said that there was. Like, but yeah, but like women tend to mature much faster than boys do, and so they become more curious about those types of things much earlier, I think, than Boys might. I could be wrong on this, but that's what I've always been told by his pediatrician. And like me, I didn't look up stuff like that till I was like 12 or 13 or something like that. But I was not interested in a lot of that stuff. And even now, I'm not even really interested in it that much either. Like, do I goggle? Yes, I do. But whatever. Oh man, look at me just talking about all this nonsense. So I don't talk about this much, but when I was little, my dad locked me in a room almost my whole childhood. He left the DVD player on and it showed it. Oh, that to me. See, I didn't have like any type of talk with either of my parents about any of that stuff. Which each parent raises their child differently. I'm not going to judge in any type of way. I just personally don't think that was the way to do it. I think more of a one-on-one conversation with your child, whether it be a boy or a girl or however they choose to identify, is and explaining to them like this is what this is and everything else. And yeah, see, like I never had that. I never had the talk. I never had that. I was caught looking at stuff like that on the family computer. I was told to never do it again, but I still kept doing it, of course, because I'm a boy and I'm stupid. But I was like, to me, it's like it's best to have more of the one-on-one like interaction. That way, you can explain to them about like your, I guess maybe your personal take on everything, but then like how the like just touchy subject, but your stepdad told you it. I mean, it's. I just think it's just like I said, just as a one-on-one. Like, don't lock your either your kids in a room with the DVDs. Like, hey, that's how it works. I'm like, not really. uh, you know what I'm kind of thinking. You know what I'm kind of thinking right now. I've got roughly 2 hours before I eventually need to go to bed. I think what I could do is basically you know what? Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Poll. I'm going to make a poll. There's going to be just two options. Ah. Let's see. Which I think it'll mostly fall into the same principle anyway. But at least it'll have something for you all to watch while I actually am talking. If that is what some people want to do. Um, sure, a minute is probably fine. Because, like, I could probably just start off, keep going with random nonsense, but. There we go. Let's see, but no, my mom walked in, turned it off. Though she worked 2 jobs and she was gone, my dad kept logging me in the room. He switched the locks over so he could log me. Oh, I got you. I got you. Alrighty, bet like what that I could just talk random nonsense. I'm good at just talking random nonsense because I've been locked with a bunch of random thoughts in my head for so many years. Even though, granted, I'm probably one of the most boring people in the world because I have not experienced a lot of things in my life, but I kind of think I'm kind of a somewhat knowledgeable person. Oh, I'm about to say, please don't tie it, because we'll just have to do another poll. But it looks like it's Power Wash Simulator. Okay, I can easily do that. I can easily do that. View results. Oh, no. Get out of here. Get out. There we go. Okay, so now let's get this going. Where are you at? There you are. Wait, they have a single available now for Power Wash Simulator. Make it all. I'm gonna have to listen to that later. It's in Power Wash Simulator. It is satisfying, and I think with the way I guess that I play it, because I also still play like the lo-fi in the background and stuff like that. There we go. Okay. There we go. Doge! Hello, hello. Oh, let's do career mode. Oh! Hopefully this won't take too long. Played House Flipper more than Power... I have seen House Flipper before. Cards on the table. We live at the old house of Ether Dioth, the eccentric actress who played the Wicked Witch in the classic movie and vanished mysteriously in the national park. We know all the rumors surrounding the place, but we also know we picked up an absolute bargain. We don't mind if the furniture moves around a little. That's just next level feng shui. But the grubby exterior is really getting to us, and all of the other power washers in town are too scared to set foot in our yard. If you could help us out, we'd be eternally grateful. You never got into it? I mean, it's not for everybody. But, like, I was mostly just talking, which actually I need to change to... Forgot to almost do that. There we go. Make sure it's translated to stream. It did. Okay. But yeah, like Power Wash Simmer is probably not for everybody. Let's see. Extension nozzle soap. That's what it was. It is like if I'm gonna be talking, like I could like display something where I could still talk about a bunch of random nonsense. You might notice the odd, super weird, creepy sign on the outside of the house. It's nothing to worry. What? Sign on the outside of the house. Oh. I think I was told when I played this map with somebody before that those are hobo writings, I think is what someone told me. I need to... There we go. Let's get right in here. But yeah, hopefully everyone has been having a good week so far. Like I said, I do apologize for my absences of not being able to stream as much. It's just... I could make excuses here and there, left and right, and all that other fun stuff, but it's just mostly me just adjusting to the new work life and just being tired from it all and everything. You don't need to. I know I probably don't need to apologize, but just considering the consistency that I had before everything changed, like I just felt really bad about it. And I really did miss everybody in that whole time frame. I really did. Jury Duty Senpai never noticed me. Jury Duty Senpai? Who are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about, Leslie. Is that an Ace Attorney reference? I am not sure. Ace Attorney is a game I think would be another perfect game for me. Maybe if I could like ring in some of my streamer friends that we could all do like a collaboration. And just like do all the weird different voices of it. It's better than my schedule. Well, yeah, this like the other day was like the first time you streamed in I don't know how long, but it was really good to see you stream. I hung around for as long as I could, but then I eventually had to go to bed. Because, you know, work schedules, you know, everything like that. But it was really nice to see that you were doing pretty good, Ray, because we all do miss you. Oh, I had jury duty this week, but they never called me to go. Oh, well, you got lucky then. I did jury duty, what was it? I think 2 years ago? No, about 3 years ago. And It was nothing really that crazy. Like they called me in. I was like, okay, you come in at this time, and we'll pick 12 out of like 50 people or whatever it was to to do the hearing and stuff like that. I was like, okay. So just come in on this date, and if we pick you, then you have to come in on the next day. I was like, all right, fine with me. And then they were going through like the 50 of us or however many there was of us, asking like, what are our opinions on certain things, and like how we felt about things regarding to the case at hand. And they never came around to me and asked like how I felt about certain things. And then when they said like came around, was like they went around and had everybody like take an oath or whatever it is that people do to like if you get picked to become a juror. And I was like, Mr. Last name inserted here. I don't want to say at least my last name. I was like, you never really said much during this whole thing. Like, is everything here? Like yeah. Like I've just had nothing to say. Moderator, hang on. My moderators might be asleep. Hello, hello, hello. You were doing Bioshock. Oh, yes, you were doing Bioshock. I need to fix something real quick. Hang on. Properties. No. No. Advanced. There we go. Where's it at? Where are my sounds? Sounds. Audio. I don't know why I'm not hearing things. Yeah, this is quite the big raid for something so chill and laid back. Was it loud? I could not tell because for some reason I can't hear things. The Boston scare. Yeah, that does get some people. Grab a drink and enjoy the chill that is me, says Tedders. Thank you for the shout out. How is Power Wash? We just started. I kind of started talking mostly for the first like 30 minutes, roughly. So I have a few friends that say this game is their guilty pleasure, and it is. Like, I think if you have like the right, I guess, voice, as I've been told that I have, it works pretty well for this game. I got jump scared by the alert. Bagel Cookies, thank you for the follow. I wish I could hear the alerts. Some reason alerts are not coming on my end, but they're coming on y'all's end, and it's not coming on my end for some reason. Let's see. Properties. Let's see. No, that's not it. That is not it. We can hear them, I promise. Okay, good deal. Is it way too loud? Okay, well, I'll turn it down just a bit. But I need to be able to hear that. I need to be able to hear it, though. Hydrate? Okay, I will do sweet tea this time. I will do sweet tea. Thank you for that. And Bagel Cookies again. Thank you for the follow. And Chabs, of course, for the raid. I just want to know. Pokecatch. Oh, a Goodra. Goodra's a good one. Health check. Okay, I will get to that in just a moment. Just a moment. Monitor and output. Okay. Maybe if I put this open. Dashboard. Okay, so all that should be fine. Okay, I'll get that done real quick. Ooh, I love Goodra. Yes, Goodra is a very good Pokemon. Probably one of my favorites from Generation 6. One of my favorites. Ooh. Oh, nobody caught the Goodra. So sad. Okay, thank you so much for that, Ray. I appreciate it. I just need to figure out how come the sound alerts are not popping up. That is very weird. Oh, not properties. Let's see, sound alerts. Okay. It's very weird indeed. Very weird. Let's see, audio. Let's see, now that's microphone. Excuse me. It might be something I have to figure out later, but if y'all can hear it, that's fine, but I'll have to figure out something about that later, because I don't want to waste all of y'all's time doing maintenance. But Chabs, how rude of me not to ask, how did your stream go, by the way? How far have you gotten on BioShock? And I don't remember if I asked you at the time, like, if you were planning to do, like, a completion run, or were you just playing the game in general, just to get the goodness out of it, you know? Let's see. Okay, there we go. That's better. But yes, welcome everybody. I don't know if Chabs told you anything about me, but like mostly chill, laid back person. Sometimes I play games with other people, but I usually just mostly play games by myself because I don't like to be a bother. I just like to just enjoy and take my time with everything. I play games anywhere from like this. I play Nintendo games like Zelda, Mario, Kirby, Spicy Water. Okay, let me finish this little strand, and I'll get to that. Okay. Nothing really that spicy, by the way. It's just light beer. That's all it is. That's all it is. Nothing crazy. But I learned from other people's mistakes. I'll snooze that. There we go. Stream was fun. I just made it to Forest Frolic. I'm playing just a casual playthrough. My game out of a pile I have lingering. Oh, I gotcha. But yes, Spicy Water is just of the more alcoholic beverage redeem, you know? But I don't go like for the strong stuff. I go for just stuff that I can tolerate. And not make the game, not make the stream too crazy, you know? I'm just doing a short stream because I have to hit 3 hours of this Minecraft server and finish now so I can vibe in your shop. Oh, okay. So you're already done streaming? Oh, speaking of Zelda, of course I am. For a short while, Leslie, I was doing like just nothing but Zelda streams back to back for like 2 weeks. But then I was like, I need to play something else. Because to me, Zelda was starting to get just a little bit stale. Like, I got most of the main story done except for, like, fighting Calamity Ganon and stuff like that, and whatever happens after that. Just a short 30-minute stream? Okay, well, that's not too bad then. Because I want to try to... That's not satisfying. But yeah, like, oh god, what was I saying? But yeah, I've just been trying to get all the main stuff done before I actually go after Ganon, you know? That's what happens when you Korok. I mean, I'm fine with doing the Korok seeds, but I was like, I think with some of my viewers, they just like to see other things, you know? I have no issues doing Korok hunting at all. Oh, that's what that does, that's right. Okay. I got ourselves a big job here. I guess. Start from the top. Oh, there we go. Thank you. And I'll start with here. I got hops for days. Rotate. There we go. I'm trying to remember how a lot of these controls work again. So it has been a good minute since I last played this, because I think I played this with last time with Englethorpe and Liz. I was mostly just fooling around though during that whole ordeal, but it was still a lot of fun. Do you have the Korok mask? It's a mask that lets you know when a Korok boss is. I do not. I mean, and I think it's. I was told it was available during the DLC part. But I'm trying to do everything I can. Like, this is how a bit of a stubborn completionist that I can be. Is that I'm trying to get all of the stuff done before the DLC came out done. And then I was going to work my way to the DLC stuff. That's how stubborn I am. Oops. And another game I had thought about playing on here, which it would be, I think it would be a perfect game of like for those that are part of like the Discord community and stuff like that, is I'm on observation duty. Like just finding anomalies, and just chatting with people in the Discord, you know, which I think would be a lot of fun. Oh, fast. No. There we go. So my fave games you've streamed are probably Stardew, Zelda, and Mario. And it's been a long time since I've played Stardew too. It's been a very long time since I've done Stardew. I think it's been 3 or 4 months since I last did Stardew, if I remember. Why does this sound so familiar? It sounds like something out of Aladdin. I don't know why. Why does it sound like that? But yeah, it's like I thought about doing the games like I'm on observation duty. Like they have like 5 or 6 games out now, which I think would be a lot of fun. And I guess it's kind of like on the horror side of games, which sometimes I do those games. Not so much, because like Phasmophobia is technically a scary game, but not with how I play it now. Yes, I saw that. I'm on opportunity to get. It looks creepy yet interesting. And yeah, there's like as I was saying, like there's like 5 or 6 different games. So I think it would be kind of fun, like especially if I get some of my streamer friends in on the fun too. Why am I moving so slow? Why am I moving so slow? Oh, I did not notice those tracks before. And apparently there is some lore behind I'm on observation duty. Like why the anomalies are happening and stuff like that. There's apparently somebody named Timmy who's a big part of it. But I don't know. I don't know a lot of things about games. Am I crouching? Yes, just so that I can take the time to get as much detail as I possibly can. But yes, because if I tried to stand, I think I would be going too fast. And I wouldn't be getting as much of the dirt, I think. Although I think maybe on an incline it's probably different. Yeah, so maybe over here it's probably fine. Shababoom. Let's see. But hopefully everyone has been having a good week. so far. I appreciate everybody who came in from the raid and all my lovely viewers that have been coming in from the start and just hanging out with me. It is nice to actually know that people actually do enjoy whatever I plan to do on my streams. Because like honestly, I had no idea what I was going to do when I did decide to stream, and then I ran into like some technical difficulties for some reason. My second